moving on, chat, to peak. Actually, not peak. I have a confession to make about RE0 Season 3. I think this is the weakest season. Not by a lot, and not because it's bad. The two big things I want you to understand when I say the weakest season is even weak seasons of RE0 are still peak. But I'm not a fan of the pacing in this season. I talked about it last time, but Regulus should have been the last thing that happened in this arc. Regulus should have been the final fight with Emilie, Reinhard, and Subaru, but it's not. And it feels like, because they did that early, we're tying loose ends instead of leading to a satisfying climax. I don't hate what happens in these 2 episodes. I don't love that Garth's plot got pushed right to the end of the season. It just sits there for like 7 episodes where Garth gets crushed, and we don't see him again until episode 12. Episode 12. But it's made up for that by probably the best animated fight scene in the entire show. I don't know what happened with the budget, because the budget is incredible. The season is so beautifully animated. It's probably the best animated season of the show, overall. The character expressions, the fight scenes, everything. Even the framing of all the fight is good. I just want to know who ordered this, or ordered the story here, and ask them, why did you do this? But no, yeah, the fight scene with him and the 8-on guy was fantastic. Like, beautifully animated. It was as good as his fight scene of Elsa in Season 2, if not better. I like that he got through his PTSD concerning Elsa. I kind of wish there was more, like, introspection with that, but it's not terrible. And then we move on to episode 14, which I'm not the biggest fan of, because I had this read on this online. So this is the episode where Reinhard's family, the Sword Saint family, kind of all have a reunion where he kills his grandmother. And I read online that this scene was meant to make you hate Reinhard for killing his grandmother, because he just does it without emotion. I understand that part. He's doing it like a knight would. He doesn't even like flinch. He just kills her because she's a zombie right now. She's not there. Hasn't got her soul. And yet they framed the scene like he is the villain in this. I don't understand that. He was literally about to kill his father. There was no hesitation there. So he killed her, and then they're like, what the hell have you done? Like, I don't understand. And then we get the flashbacks with the Sword Saint. I like it, but I don't think it sits there. This episode might be like people's favorite episodes of the season, but my main issue with it is its placement. If this was before the Regulus fight, I wouldn't have any issue here. But this feels like it should have been earlier in the season. Like, have this before Reinhard. I keep saying it's Reinhard. Is it Reinhard or Reinhard? I can't fucking say his name. I was happy for my boy Garth getting some good ass. Like, yeah, no, he got the animation budget in that fight. He also got the animation budget in season 2 as well. But my God, what a beautifully animated sequence! If there's one thing I can say about this show, is that it is beautifully animated. Like, this season in particular is beautifully animated. But yeah, episode 14 didn't jive well with me. I thought that it was good emotionally, but again, its placement was all over the place. I think that we haven't spent enough time. I feel like we already had the resolution to this arc in season 1, where Wilhelm had his moment killing the white whale. But then they brought it back in season 3, I guess, to give Reinhard a character arc. He didn't get one in season 1. Just kind of put a pin in something from season 1. Yeah, but I think that the way they went about it was a bit strange. But outside of that, good show, good season. I think I prefer season 1 and 2, but this has been a very good season so far. And I think there's even an issue with the show. I think that it's just, the story is not exploring deeper themes this season because we're getting a lot of world building, a lot of character building instead. Season 2 was very introspective. There was a lot of flashbacks, like building the main core characters up. This is more so about world building and lots of really good action. So I don't mind it. I think it being the weakest season is not an issue. It just, we kind of had to have this. But in the fear of God and Divina's dad, which was nice to see. Oh yeah, that twat got what he deserved. Like, but he was like, I am going to expose you to the world and no one will ever want you to be the Sword Saint again. And then Divina was like, Uno reverse card. No one knows this. And I just did my fucking duty, buddy, so come at me. I'm the strongest person in the entire world. Did you see me pull my sword in that fight? The world vibrated as he did it. It was crazy. But that's it. That's RE0. I will review the last 2 episodes when I get to them, I guess. Well, yeah, probably it'll be tomorrow, and then I'll review them on Friday, I think. But yeah.